See if you want. Rockets lost to sack to win. A ton of shots, but defensively they get the rebound. A long closeout. AD league at the time when I played. That's why I said involve Sengun, because if the King knows, Sengun on fire for the season from him. Put the ball in there. That's what Coach Kurt talked about. Kick out to Jabari Smith as Sengun creates some space, but forgot to finish. Got around Dylan Brooks. Now we're 20th in the league in field goal offensively. Megan's getting all it perfectly explained, and that was dribbling against his defense. Kuminga for the mid-range. Then the rest are all elite draft. Podziemski and Looney fighting. Big stride for Jabari. So Wiggins will be fouled by the tough layup. Blaze Jack going through the lane there. Advertised in its existence so far. Warriors travel to home and bleed. You see the option to help Trace there. That's what you need. Long and strong, and Smith with right now the tap. Kick out of the corner. Bring off the bench. Kuminga missing that three, and you got to finish the defensive possession. It would be a defensive war. Catch and shoot right there. That's what he does. Moody out front iron. Nothing easy tonight. This will be a Zaza in the half court. They want to get up and down, go up, fight. And if you lose, it's kind of offside. Team. Then he started thinking about the end. Then his twin brother Asar, you know, he wants to attack the basket. And Reed Shepherd competes defensive 5. Kind of walk him into the lane and then on for Kyle Anderson, killing him slowly. And the last 5. So a total of 34 points. Warriors have a foul to give if they want, and just be close and be in it. See what you can get after that. And tonight, Kevon Looney didn't touch that. It was Jonathan. Podziemski name was Sengun. He's just backing up and drop open into the front court. I don't know how much he's got left. If he had a Charlie horse there, what happened? Okay, so not privy to it. It seemed like the rest of the defense. He had such a premium tonight. His Reed Shepherd knocked to the ground. You see how anytime the deep. Remember, Brandon had all those scores. Warriors are dying offensively right now. Springfield. Well, if you like defense, it's. Need to see it go through one time, though. Goon on Looney with the left. Expect him to get aggressive. He did. Yeah, Buddy was 2 of 8. Expansion draft is tomorrow. See if that works next time. Podziemski will. To shoot from. The NBA is more accessible now. You can watch it. Moody, Wiggins, GP2, and Tracy. And Green win. That's Jalen Green's first bucket. Shake and bake move and won him over. Moody. Well, it didn't work that time. For Steph Curry and Buddy Hield, and some pretty good D. Running the floor. Tip try, no. Rebound. The ground. Slow-mo puts it up. And create a distraction while you're over 14. Yes. Wiggins taking. Green missing that 3. And they know what kind of game this is. It's just but keep it. Sengun behind his back to get the other night. 2 assists and. That wonderful name too, Valkyries. And playing along briefly. Moody 3s. And 10 on 3s to the Sacramento game. And with Houston, few solid back. Mooney's got the open jumper. Brooks looking for some contact. And he said, I had to steal at Pauley Pavilion. Is one tough customer for a young player. At halftime, mentally, what means, right? No, it's comes up under you, so. It's not the NBA. Exactly. And 1, he will launch. Wiggins block. Looney, Buddy Hield, and Kuminga. And off back iron, got his whole rebound. Looney wants to win the offensive rebound. See how hard Andrew Wiggins early as Kuminga lays it up. Dylan Brooks creates some space and hits the. Wiggins getting downhill. Another rebound. But you don't want to live trying to get in Wiggins. 15 for Wiggs. This is Green. Once that happens, he can go crazy. Warriors are running away with the game. That's the combination with his speed and being. Wiggins a win 3. A great decision from Kuminga. Be a great 12-point lead in the ball. How do they? Kuminga 3. Shot. Podziemski's there. So maybe short. And Podziemski. Buddy for three. And Brooks to keep adding to this lead right now. You've got the Rockets at 32% in the lock.
But you can get inside.
Jalen Green running into people.
He's ultra aggressive. So him there, that elusive and able forward to another one of these guys that can fly.
And these are the sequences that Kuminga threw that back, and then
sometimes there's a little bit of
something like that. The tornado move gets the foul.
Junior's life, like you've been doing the whole.
How was your Thanksgiving? Was it good? It was a mid-range.
Rebound stops.
Steph Curry without Draymond, the biggest challenge to Podziemski. Tic-tac-toe!
Offensive possession of the game.
And a whistle. It's like the checkdown in football. Clock at 5. Podziemski's a Van Vliet riding Kuminga and Wiggins.
Not a lot of guys can do it around you like Steven Adams.
Down on offense and defense, but Steve Vliet for 3. Kyle Anderson all the way down and putting it up and out. Anderson's got Van Vliet on him. I can shoot it. Rockets at 15 and 7. Looking for an angle. Tornado move. You credit Dylan Brooks playing all that tough D.
We might go to Napa Valley.
Right here in NBC Sports Bay Area. Gary soaring, laying it. Little push shot. Thompson. And Gary's going to one.
There's no chance for him.
And he's dirty, obviously. You don't say that, but
take care of the ball here.
Yes,
I got to think about that.
And Vliet turn the corner and block from behind. Good play, man. We're up 6 at the half. And they will get that stop.
That's well defended. Finished with a drought. When you get stops,
Jalen Green moving that out for 3. Green launching, flipping it, creating space, flipping it. Easy title to that.
Tip in half court.
Holiday to Steven Adams again. Kuminga hides behind Looney. Spin move, drop it to Kuminga. Dunk.
Makes sense.
Lay the lumber.
Has been wonderful.
I appreciate when you golf is your tee shot. Missing there. Moody is fouled. Kuminga.
That's a Kevon Looney defensive mission.
He will shoot free throws again.
When to attack. Remember how good this
Picked on a good team. And he's 7 right now, but the Warriors and Thompson foul line jump. Looney the rebound. Is not. Kuminga around that. Grace Jackson Davis. Warriors have committed only 8 turnovers. Kuminga! Jabari Smith up top. Get back to the other shoulder. Clever with the left down the lane, flipping it up and in. With that ankle issue, banging, pumping, pump faking.
Is it? And it's kind of a
Hits at 1-7 of 10. Vliet, what a pass to Şengün. Look out the way. Shot. Dylan Brooks for 3. Wiggins has continued to get there. Down the lane.
I'm saying just keep it simple, no ball.
But you and Vliet and Şengün up top.
You're in the driver.
Torrey, Kuminga. Wiggins. Finish. And Looney gave 2:20 left. The Warriors never. Podziemski driving Van Vliet.
Coming so forced with the contact. He kind of leaned in there. Closest.
This would be the grittiest win of the season. Stopping, flipping, and putting it off iron. GP2. Jalen Green, excellent free thrower.
Only 2 guys getting double figures. Interesting.
So they did challenge. Rockets down. Kuminga to the rim to lay it in. Şengün, a back hurry time. He's not there. Now on Van Vliet on the
with Van Vliet's man. And timeout. Coach Kirk had drawn something different, but possession game still.
Going for a quick 2, and he'll flip it up again. We've seen this before. Get on him. Kuminga to the rim. Wiggins the rebound.
This is a
rebound, and then Wiggins Podziemski with Looney, Buddy Hield, and Kuminga. Looney with the left hand off back iron. Got his own rebound. Come on.
Looney wants to win the offensive rebound
at 3, and Buddy Hield with the rebound.
See how hard Andrew Wiggins.
Dylan Brooks wanted to pick up his 4th foul early as Kuminga lays it up.
He's not really looking for him much. He's not really involved.
Shot clock at 3. Dylan Brooks creates some space and hits the. Wiggins getting downhill.
And they're thinking about it right now.
Another rebound. Buddy Hield says that's enough. But you don't want to live trying to. Kuminga and Wiggins, 15 for Wiggs. This is Green. Get him going.
Once that happens, he can go crazy.
Bring on the good stuff. And
you got to think the Rockets are thinking, let's keep the Warriors from running away with the game. Well, that's the combination with his speed and being
Evan. Wiggins a wing three. Wiggins, the wingmen working together again. That's a great decision from Kuminga. Be a great deal. This is the Warriors' biggest lead of the night. 12-point lead in the ball. How do they kind of leak away? Kuminga three. Dylan Brooks, the one guy making shots. Podziemski's there. So banging, bumping, fading, firing short. And Podziemski tried to throw through the Rockets roster. Buddy at 5. Buddy for 3. Dylan Brooks, 7 from distance. Want to keep adding to this lead right now. You've got the Rockets. Warriors at 43%. The Rockets at 32% in the lot.
Warriors are shooting threes pretty good at 43%, but you can get inside.
It was just thrown properly. Jalen Green running into people.
When he sees an opportunity, he's ultra aggressive. So there, it's always going to be hard against guys like him. They're that elusive and able to. He's a super athlete. He's another one of these guys that can fly.
He had the right idea, that lob to Trace, and these are the sequences that thought of the scoring. Kuminga threw that back, and then
just the spirit of the rule. You know, sometimes there's a little bit of.
And with points so precious tonight, something like that. Kuminga trying to get downhill, wheels in the tornado move, gets the foul.
Can you go at Jabari Smith Jr.'s life like you've been doing the whole of his season so
as he
far.
shoots his free throw. How was your Thanksgiving? It was a
complete
in, out, up, challenge, rebound, foul.
Finding ways to get stops.
Team in their own right. Steph Curry without Draymond, the biggest challenge. Kuminga to Podziemski, tic-tac-toe.
Gives it to TJB. That's the best offensive possession of the game.
Everybody there did the right thing at the right time.
Yeah, it's like the check down in football.
The shot clock at 5. Rockets are elite for a reason. Riding Kuminga and Wiggins. Dylan Green, 100 miles an hour. Not a lot of guys can do rebounds.
Look around, there's going to be trees around you like Steven Adams.
You know, they've worn Wiggins out on offense and defense, but Steve. And Blake for 3.
Now you need to stop right here.
Anything and even mini transition. Kyle Anderson all the way down, missed it short. Ricochet rebound and putting it up and out. Anderson's got Van Vliet on him. He can shoot it. Rockets at 15 and 7. Van Vliet miss. Moody looking for an angle. Tornado move. 4th foul early in the quarter. You credit Dylan Brooks playing all that tough D. Warriors get a couple days off. Or...
Yeah, we might go to Napa Valley.
Against these same Rockets, we'll have it for you right here on NBC Sports Bay Area. Final minute and a half of the 3rd. Gary soaring, ringing. Van Vliet in, out. Steven Adams, little push up. Jabari Smith running with him in Thompson. And Gary's going to, all right, go make 2. I'm not giving you the N1.
There's no chance for him.
Nothing dirty, obviously. You don't say that. But
ball. You only have 7 turnovers. Take care of the ball here.
We have the game off. We're not going to be broadcasting it.
I got to think about that.
And Vliet turn the corner. Wiggins attacking and blocked from behind. Good play, man. Warriors are up 6 at the half. Can they fading 3? The Warriors will get that stop.
That's well defended. This game, Warriors started the quarter strong, finished with a drought. Can you get stops?
Dylan Green moving that out. Moses Moody for 3.
So far away from that.
Green launching, flipping. Moses creating space, flipping it. See, also a great no call because Moody's entitled to that.
One of the reasons, one of the ways he'll be aggressive in half court.
Holiday to Steven Adams again.
Guard people off the dribble.
Kuminga hides behind Looney. Looney, spin move, drop it to Kuminga.
Makes
Foul
sense.
him. Don't give up a layup or a dunk.
It makes sense.
Lay the lumber.
And Andrew Wiggins and his decision making tonight has been wonderful. And you have to know how to use them.
You know what I appreciate when you golf is your tee shot. And Jackson. Missing there. Hey! Moody is fouled. Kuminga. Kuminga, the easy rebound.
That's a Kevon Looney defensive mission.
Shepard back the other way. He will shoot free throws again.
Cal, just understanding when to attack. Remember how good this team.
And that's what happens when you're a draft pick on a good team.
Then he
Barry. He's 1 of 7 right now, but the Warriors. And Thompson, foul line jump. Houston with a chance to take the lead. Green with the wiggle, the fade, the fire, and Looney the rebound. His night. Kuminga around that.
3-point range, go inside as much as possible.
Grace Jackson Davis. Shepard nearly on the steal. Warriors have committed only 8 truck at 8. Wiggins attacking. Kuminga! So Van Vliet with Jabari Smith up top. Sengun trying to get back to the other shoulder. Clever with the left. Wiggins down the lane, flipping it up and in. Question of whether Wiggins would even be able to play with that ankle issue. Sengun banging, pumping, pump fake. It's in the paint for the Warriors.
His mentality is like, okay, how are they going to stop me? And it's kind of a
Draymond. Rockets have won 7 of 10
to the rim, but you got float game.
Van Vliet, what a pass to Sengun. Look how be enough. Wiggins had it knocked away.
The clutch minutes. What else is new?
Dillon Brooks for 3.
Give them a ball screen. Here they come.
Wiggins had Buddy Hield. He is continuing to
Put up a blow by, gave the help time to get there.
How do you make them? Buddy Hield down the lane. Wow.
And that's what I'm saying. Just keep it simple. No ball.
Understood what that was like my whole life. But you are left. Van Vliet and Sengun up top. And his 8th rebound.
You're in the driver's.
You're getting into instant replay territory. Kuminga. Green. Green. He couldn't finish. And Looney gave up 6 with the ball. 2:20 left. The Warriors never clock at 5. Podziemski driving Van Vliet.
Van Vliet didn't give up the blow by, and he was coming so forced.
For the officials to call it.
And he didn't avoid the contact. He kind of leaned in there in double figures. Podziemski's the closest.
This would be the grittiest win of the season. In there. Sengun wheeling, stopping, flipping, and putting it. Podziemski mid-range. Off iron, GP2 the scores table. Jalen Green, excellent free thrower.
Defend like this, you may be able to win a game with only 2 guys getting double figures.
Delivered slowly and deliberately.
Yeah. Interesting.
So they didn't. So the successful challenge. Rockets down. Give me that. Kuminga speeding. Kuminga to the rim to lay it in. His career high. He's got 30. Sengun. A back game. This would be Steph Curry time. He's not there. Clock at 10. JK now on Van Vliet on the.
Yeah. But with Van Vliet's man. And the rest of the way, I was just thinking maybe since they had a timeout, Coach Kirk had drawn up something different. But he had 2 possession games still.
Going to Sengun. Going for a quick 2, and he'll flip it up. Now Kuminga on Dillon Brooks again. We've seen this before. Now down to 10. Now he's got Van Vliet on him. Kuminga to the rim. 3 on the way. Rimmed it out. Wiggins the rebound. Land or make contact with the shooter.
This is a
Wiggins missed the first. Jabari Smith for 3. Rebound.